guys, it's your boy the B- Gamer, and Manchester United are champions! Champions of America! Yeah, well, they won it all. They defeated Liverpool tonight, and they have claimed victory in America. And as you guys can see, I asked you guys in the last episode, which team do you guys want me to coach? And it was pretty close between Brazil, Germany, and Colombia. But I think I'm gonna go with Colombia. Sorry to you guys who voted for Brazil, and there were a lot of you guys who voted for Germany. And the reason why I went with Colombia is that Germany is already a really good team. And if you're a fan of Germany, you already got to see them win the World Cup. I mean, how much greedier can you guys get? And I was really charmed by the story of Colombia this last World Cup, and I'd like to play around with them and see how good they are in FIFA. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and coach Colombia. Please don't yell at me in the comments if you voted for Brazil or Germany. I apologize. Maybe in the future I will go ahead and do something with them. But here we are. In this Manchester career mode, we are going to start off with this game against Cardiff City. I'm going to do a little bit something different. I'm just going to give my analysis on the game tonight. It was a heated friendly, a glorified friendly of sorts against Liverpool, our heated rivals. And in the first half, it was pretty close. Early on, Manchester United definitely looked dangerous, like Shinji Kagawa right there. And Chicharito had an absolutely amazing chance and just got in front of it. Should have scored on an Ashley Young cross, and then things kind of changed pretty much right after Antonio Valencia went out very early, and Luke Shaw was subbed in, and after that Liverpool was playing a very high press, and Manchester United was having a pretty difficult time until the breakthrough. And look at this absolute peach of a goal by Shinji Kagawa. He doesn't get much playtime in this game against Cardiff City. Cardiff City, the city of dreams, which is in Wales. He doesn't get much playtime anymore with James Rodriguez, but maybe he should. Look at that absolute perfection, top right corner. Ooh, goody goodness. Yum dim sum for Shinji Kagawa. Once again, pretty racist, because he's Japanese and dim sum is Chinese, but it's all good in the hood, as he scores an absolute peach of a goal. And yeah, in the first half, it was pretty cagey. Both sides looked very dangerous early on, and throughout the half, Liverpool was probably the better of the two sides. Phil Jones giving away a silly penalty. Arguable if it was a penalty. He did get a slight piece of the ball, but he did bring down Raheem Sterling, and Stephen Gerrard went ahead and put that one away right as Batshuayi is gonna put this one away. Oh, so clinical. Michy Batshuayi, yes, do the booty dance. Rocket everywhere. Yes, good times. This one is a little bit weird. As you can see, kind of shields off his defender, just leaves him in the dust, and once he's up at the top speed, no one is catching him. Great outside of the boot shot, kaboom, baby! Right into the left-hand corner of the net, and there we are, comfortably up 2-0 to Cardiff City in the first half. But as you can see, in the second half, we were still challenging. Michy Batshuayi leaving his defender in the dust and getting a nice little finesse shot onto the thing. And I'm going to go back right here to talking about Manchester United. As we are in the second half, I will begin the second half for us. There were very few subs, the least amount of subs of any of the preseason games, as it seemed that this game meant a lot more to us than in other games. Obviously against Liverpool, it felt like a little bit of a statement game, because Liverpool did not make many changes, if at all, at the halftime, if I remember correctly. And much like Cardiff City is going right here, they are starting a rally. The high press was still giving us issues in the second half, but I think the real catalyst to the goal was Andres Herrera making a bit of space for himself, finding Chicharito out on that wing. And then Chicharito bangs in this far post cross, and Wayne Rooney is in the form of his life right now, because as he's running away from goal, takes it first touch and bangs it right across back at goal, and there is maybe a foot worth where he could have hit it. Like, just absolute perfection to beat both his defender and Mignolet running crossbody across the goal. And it was an expertly exquisite technical touch. And what a goal, what a goal. You guys have probably seen that. If you haven't, look up the highlights. What a goal by Wayne Rooney. And a nice little cross by Chicharito, who I thought had a mixed game. He did some good, he did some bad. I don't know, he just doesn't seem to fit into the system that Louis van Gaal wants to play. And as you can see, just like Cardiff City is going to do to us right here, soon thereafter, in the course of 5 minutes, Luke Shaw beat his defender, ran down the wing, and pushed it right to the top of the box, where Juan Mata got on top of the ball and took a nice shot. Had a very lucky, fortunate deflection off of Sacco, and Mignolet fell the wrong way and was totally helpless, and the ball went in. And right there, Manchester United rallied. And late in the game, Jesse Lingard got onto a hold of a ball to make it 3-1 to kind of embellish the scoreline a little bit. But for the most part, I mean, Liverpool did look really good, as well as Manchester United. Both looked pretty dangerous, and maybe a bit unlucky that the score turned out the way that it is. But, yeah, and there we go, guys. Actually, a funny thing to note, this is our first loss. Our first loss with Manchester this whole entire season just went to Cardiff City. Yeah, a bit crazy if you guys are actually watching that game. But yeah, we are going to a second game here at Crystal Palace. We already have a lot of points. We're already pretty high up. So I thought, you know, I'm going up against teams of Crystal Palace and Cardiff City in this game. You can go ahead and enjoy the gameplay, or you can listen to the sultry sounds of my voice as I talk more about Manchester United and what this Liverpool win means for Manchester United and its players. So pretty much, with this game in hand, what does it actually mean? Louis van Gaal has been quoted in saying that after this game he is going to sit down with all of his players and discuss their futures. So this was almost a last audition for some players that are on the bubble. I think it's pretty much for certain, you know, Anderson, Fellaini and Nani are all pretty much gone. Maybe even Wilfried Zaha is pretty much gone. The two players that I want to talk to you about that are on the bubble right now are one, Chicharito and Shinji Kagawa. Now Chicharito has had a mixed bag in this. He's had a really tough past year, to be honest. He just hasn't had the same form that he was 4 years ago when he joined Manchester United. He's not as clinical as he used to be, and was dropped from the first team of Mexico during the World Cup. And it's pretty much shown. He just lacks that edge, that killer instinct that made him so clinical, you know, 2 to 3 years ago. And unfortunately, that has rolled over to this has rolled over to this USA tour. I mean, he's been good in spots. He got that goal against Real Madrid. He got the assist in this game, but there are also times when he is too selfish. He takes shots that he shouldn't. He takes an extra touch when he shouldn't. And he's just not... In this formation where Louis van Gaal essentially plays like two forwards up top, they must operate very fluidly with the central attacking cam. And the issue with that is that Chicharito is just a pure, you know, hang on the shoulder of the back defender striker. He isn't great at passing, he's not great at crossing, even though he did deliver a hell of a cross in this game. And he's not great at holding up the ball. So in this type of situation, he isn't really the right fit for, you know, for Manchester United and Van Gaal's system. And look at this. How the hell did the Pirate Ibarbo? He's had so many great chances in this game, and how did he miss that? I got really frustrated in this game. I was like, alright, I lost to Cardiff City, which I was already pissed off about. And I had a million great chances in this game with Victor Ibarbo. I had to take him out. Victor Ibarbo not in good form, much like Chicharito. But the thing going for Chicharito is we don't have all that many forwards right now. Robin van Persie is apparently not in fitness shape. I mean, he will be good, but he is an injury risk. You know, he's historically been a pretty big injury risk. And Danny Welbeck just went down with a knee injury. So how many forwards do we have who can score headers like this? Look at this little cheeky goal by Cristiano Ronaldo. Good to see him. Good to see him back. The old Manchester colors. And in the Real Madrid game, he noted that anything's possible, that he might one day return to Manchester United. So that was kind of a nice little nod to him. But look at this, just a glancing header off of that beautiful angelic hairstyle of his. And there we go, we actually get the breakthrough finally in the 72nd minute. Say that 10 times fast. Jeez Louise. But yes. So I think he leaves, and then we're gonna have to definitely bring in another forward. And look at this really awkward. The reason why the goalie didn't come out in this situation, you're gonna see it on the replay, is on that cross it takes a slight deflection off of the defender, and it kind of leaves right here. Boom. Just a little bit of a deflection leaves the goalie in no man's land, and Cristiano Ronaldo, clinical, not going to miss that one. The second guy kind of on the chopping block is my beloved Shinji Kagawa. As you guys might know, I am Asian, so I'd love that there's an Asian player on Manchester United. And I think he's actually played really well when he played in the CAM during this preseason. He did not have a very strong World Cup. But he did actually have a pretty good preseason. In the first game, he was played in a deeper role. And look at this. The ball is punched out, and Varane just gently runs into him, and they give away a penalty. That is some EA bullshit. But what wasn't bullshit, when Shinji Kagawa was put into that cam role, he looked amazing during that Real Madrid game. He was setting up Chicharito all over the place, playing killer balls, not losing the ball, actually turning away and making space for himself and his teammates. And in this game, he looked okay. He didn't get much run, maybe about 30 minutes into the game, but he's looked good in the CAM. The only issue is there's too many good players. He's not better than Rooney. He's not better than Mata. Mata is almost superior to him in almost every single facet. And unfortunately, I don't think he's much better than Adnan Januzaj. And that poses a great question. From what I've watched in these games so far, I can't really pick out an ideal location for Adnan Januzaj to play in this system, because right now he's playing as a winger, but in the system it operates more as like a winger type forward. So it's going to be a little bit odd to see where Adnan Januzaj fits in. Unfortunately, I think Shinji Kagawa is the one who is going to get the boot in this situation. I wish him the best of luck if he does get sent out. I hope he stays. I really do. But unfortunately, there's just Van Gaal has said it himself, there's too many number 10s on this team, and he needs to strengthen up the midfield with Carrick down, and he probably needs another central defender that can organize the game. I mean, Blackie, Evans, Smalling, and Jones have all played rather decently in this preseason, but there's not that big leader in the back line yet. So yeah. So leave in the comments down below, who do you guys think is on the way out, and who do you guys think is on the way in? Leave it down below. This has been your boy, the B- Gamer. Sorry I'm letting this run on a little bit long, but I love Manchester United. Glory, glory, Manchester, and Man United. And yeah, until next time, guys, stay humble.